为度化天下无边无际的有情众生，速得无上正等觉圆满佛果。请大家发广大殊胜的菩提心，以及方便广大弥陀神动机，并且如理如法的谛听。
Please listen to the teaching of cultivating the two aspects of supreme motivation, the vast intention of the Mahayana Bodhicitta, the vast method of the Bodhicaryavatara, was able to be all sentient beings as limitless as the state of the unsurpassed Buddhahood.
今天呢，我们开始继续讲入菩萨行论。菩萨行论呢，本论分三：首义、论义以及伪义。那首义里面我们已经讲完了，它的论义。论义呢，分成就是菩提心未生亦生起，一生能增长，一生能坚固，坚固能增长，这样一共就是每一个是3品，然后最后会相品，一共10品里面呢就是现在我们在前3品里面。前3品就是让菩提心没有升起的菩提心，令它升起的前3品里面的第1品，我们就是讲到在第1品。
So today we'll be continuing the teaching on the Bodhicaryavatara way of life. This teaching is treaty divided into 3 major sections, including the introduction, the actual content, or the actual teaching, as well as the dedication of the merit. And we have finished the introduction, and today we'll be continuing on the actual teaching itself. The actual teaching itself is also divided into 3 major categories. The first category is for those who have not realized the Bodhicitta to aim to realize Bodhicitta. And then the second category, second category of teaching includes for those who have arised in Bodhicitta in their mind stream, for it to be remain stable and to remain firm in the mind stream. And then the last category is for the Bodhicitta that is already arisen, stabilized, and then to further enhance. And then and also as including the dedication of merit. So these 3 categories consist of 10 total chapters. And today we'll be continuing on the first category, which is the second chapter.
然后我们要将自己的相续当中升起菩提心的话，我们必须要就是积累资粮，要有福报。如果是没有资粮、没有福报的人的相续当中是无法升起菩提心的。空性大圆满就更不用说了。所以呢，我们就是为了在自己的相续当中升起真正的菩提心，我们就需要以各种各样的方式来积累资粮、积累福报。所以呢，我们第1品主要就是我们为了积累福报这样。
So here, in order for us to arouse Bodhicitta, it's very critical for us to accumulate merit. Because without accumulating the merit, it will be impossible for our mind stream to arouse any Bodhicitta, not to say realization of nature of emptiness or any realization of exaltation. So in order to arouse Bodhicitta, we need to utilize all different kinds of methods to accumulate merit. And this is what this chapter is.
我刚刚好像说是第1品是积累福报，我们说错了，是第2品。第1品主要是菩提心的功德的部分，第2品是积累福报。那在积累福报的这个里面呢，我们就是上几堂课里面我们也讲的就是有各种各样的来做供养、忏悔等等的这些。今天呢，我们主要是以用易换供养的方式来积累福报。这个主要就是什么呢？主要就是沐浴的部分。
And I may have mentioned that I may have said actually the first chapter is the quality of Bodhicitta, and the second chapter is the accumulation of merit. And we have mentioned in the previous class that there was different types of methods to accumulate as we have taught. And today we'll be starting on the offering or the offering of visualization, and that's really focusing on the showering.
那我们在这里呢说，富裕易进食，金地亮莹莹，宝柱生月意，诸盖平善寿，贝珠珍宝瓶，盛满妙香水，洋溢美歌乐，请佛子浴。我想大家也许看过，就是我们有时候会有一个沐浴的仪式，然后呢，在这个时候呢，秋本呢会拿着宝瓶，然后会拿那个圆镜，然后呢就是用宝瓶上这样倒水，然后做这个沐浴的这个仪式所以呢这里就是跟这个一样，在这里沐浴的这个部分呢，基本上就是最主要就是我们要观想观想给佛跟菩萨做沐浴这样。
So here it is that in sweetly vibrant bathing chamber, whose beautiful pillars are radiant with jewels, glowing canopies made of pearls, and crystal floors transparent and sparkling. I bathed the Bodhicaryavatara and their children, with many faces studded with a superb jewel and filled with pleasing, fragrant flowers and water, to the accompaniment of songs and instrumental music. So this, I think, most of you may have seen or observed before the bathing ritual for the that we do when we do Dhamma assembly, etc. That we use the vase as a bathing vessel to symbolize the practice of bathing. So here, this is mainly refers to that we have to visualize that we use these elaborate things, these beautiful things to bathe the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas.
那在这里呢，我们要怎么观想这个沐浴的就是浴室然后呢这些地然后呢这些这个沐浴的这个池就是水池这些要怎么观想呢？首先呢我们要观想的这个沐浴的浴室，它是一个正方形的它是一个四方形的浴室当然这个浴室的这个材料全部都是用珍宝玉石然后呢就是水晶就是黄金等等，就是各种各样的珠宝组成的就是观想这样一个玉石就是一个四方形的然后四方形的这个玉石的四方呢有4个门4道门就观想4道门然后呢就是4道门，然后它的玉石的这个盖子就好像我们现在大家在看到很多的寺庙的盖就是怎样的，就是它有一些很多不一样的形状就是不一样的装饰就是藏地的寺庙，尤其是我们莲师的宫殿的寺庙，大家也许看到过那样的，就是有很多很多的，就是装饰品、璎珞等等等等的就是它的盖法就是这样。然后呢，就这样。
So here, how do we begin the visualization of the bathing ritual? First, we have to visualize the facility itself. So we have to visualize the bathing room as a square room, and then within it is composed, such as the floor is all composed of various elaborate jewels, including gold, jewelry, all the gems, etc. That's what it's composed of. And in that room, within that square room, there are 4 doors. And the ceilings of the room is also similar to the Tibetan temples that we have seen before, especially the temple of the Guru Rinpoche. So you can remember if you can recall that the ceilings of those temples or the outer cover of the temple is filled with different kinds of decoration, including garlands, etc. So this is how we first visualize the room setting itself.
然后呢，四面的4个门的 也有阶梯的，就是往外走的那个阶梯。然后这个往外走的阶梯的那个梯子楼梯一样那个阶梯，这些阶梯也是用各种各样的珠宝组成的阶梯，然后那个阶梯的每一个阶梯的两边都有那个水池，那这个水池就是香水就是有各种各样像檀香或者是就是很多自然的那样香的这个香水组成的这个香水就是在那个阶梯的两边都有这样的香水的水池等于就是说我们的这个玉石就是一个正方形的，然后正方形的四边有4个门，4个门走出去的时候呢，它也就是往下走的有几个阶梯，然后每一个阶梯的左右两边有水池，这个水池就是很干净的香水，就是拿来给佛和菩萨沐浴的水池这样。
See 4, and then within the visualization of 4 doors, they also have, each of them have their individual stairs going outward, such that the stairs are also composed with their various types of jewelry and precious gems, etc. And within these individual stairs, on both sides of these individual stairs, there's water pond that's filled with very clean water, as well as filled with different types of incense that is such as this natural scent, such as sandalwood incense, etc. So these are there are different ponds of water next to each stair. So again, the bathing room itself is square, and then it has 4 doors. Each door has staircases going downward, and right next to these individual staircases are the pond that has water pond with very clean and fragrant water that are used to bathe the Buddhist bodhisattvas.
然后呢，在这个玉石的里面呢，玉石的里面就是观想由各种珍宝组成的，就是坐垫也就是法座一样是坐垫这个坐垫呢，就是待会儿诸佛菩萨们引请诸佛菩萨们来的这个玉石当中，就是可以让他们坐的，就是坐垫就是以各种各样的珍宝组成的坐垫然后里面呢还有就是有那个檀香然后就是水晶黄金组成的，就是柱子这柱子上面有很多各式各样的这个鲜花就是非常这个味道很好的，看起来很美的这样的鲜花然后呢有各式各样的美妙的音乐等等这样。
So within the bathing room itself, there are also various cushions, and these cushions are also composed of different types of jewels, gems, and all those precious stones, etc. So these cushions are to invite the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas to sit for the bathing ritual. And also, there are also pillars within the bathing room that are composed of sandalwood, crystal, gold, etc. And they're decorated with different fragrance, very beautiful and fragrant flowers, as well as also different types of great melodies of music, etc.
然后呢，在门口呢，就是观想摆着用黄金打成的宝瓶这个宝瓶里面呢，就待会儿给佛跟菩萨沐浴的时候拿那个香水的宝瓶。
And also at the front entrance, there's this vase. The visual this vase that's composed of gold. So it's used as a pouring vessel to bathe the Bodhisattva with the clean water.
然后呢，在那个阶梯，就在外面的阶梯的旁边呢，就好像我们有时候就是从那个阶梯走的时候，旁边不是有拿把手的一样的吗？就是有那样的把手一样的，待会儿诸佛菩萨们来的时候呢，把他们的衣服就可以挂在那个地方这样。
And with the outside of the staircase, there are also some we refer see as handles or hangers that when the Buddha's Bodhisattva come, they can hang their clothes in there.
也就是这样观想。然后这样观想了之后呢，他就是观想自己开始就是引请诸佛菩萨然后呢引请诸佛菩萨呢，就是到这个浴室里引请所有的十方三世的诸佛菩萨这样。
And then we visualize inviting of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas 3 times into the bathing room.
当就是一切佛菩萨引请到这个浴室里面来的时候呢，当他们从每一道门进来的时候呢，他们就把自己的衣服，就是衣服脱下来，就挂在那个我们刚刚说有个挂衣服的地方，然后呢，大家就入座到那个浴室里面这样。
So once we have invited them, as they come from the 4 doors, and as they all walk towards through the door, they hang their clothing, and then they begin to remain sat on cushions.
然后之后呢，就是将自己的身体就是观想成幻化变化成无数的天女就是我们天女里面我们有供养的歌女、灯女、香女、土女等等，就是我们把自身观想成这样的供养天女，然后呢就是就是供养天女，然后呢就是开始给诸佛菩萨沐浴。
And then we visualize ourselves to manifest into various types of goddesses, such as the goddess of singing, dancing, goddess of land, etc. So as we visualize ourselves as manifesting into all kinds of offering goddesses and begin to bathe the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas.
所以呢，然后自己观想成这样之后呢，就是到我们刚刚不是观想在门口放的都是有黄金做成的宝瓶，珠宝的宝瓶，用这个宝瓶呢，在外面的2个祠堂就是香水的祠堂里面拿水，然后到那个浴室里面呢，就是给诸佛菩萨去沐浴这样。
And then after that, realizing that we visualize ourselves to bring the vase that we visualized earlier, when we composed of all the gold, and we fill the vase with the water ponds next to staircases, just as we visualized, and then we use that the pure and clean water to bathe the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas.
在这样沐浴的同时呢，我们刚刚不是观想自己就是变成无数的，就是供养天女嘛，有些在唱歌有些在跳舞，然后呢也有很多美妙的这个音乐的声音，就是有很多的鲜花，同时用就是很香的这个香水来给诸佛菩萨就是沐浴就是同时这样进行，观想这样。
And then at the same time, as we just mentioned, we visualize into all the goddesses. We visualize them. Some of them are singing, some of them are dancing, some of them are decorating with flowers. Some of them there's also very great melody and great fragrance. That's what we visualize.
所以呢，这里就说，洋溢美歌乐，请佛子浴，就是这样。我们之上就是观想了所有的浴室是怎么样的，然后引请诸佛菩萨，然后呢就是美妙的歌声，然后呢等等的这样的同时来给诸佛菩萨们沐浴。所以我们现在很多的有个传统上就是佛的诞生日里面，好像南传佛教的都用那个干净的水把一个佛像放在花的中间，然后呢就用水这样从佛的头上倒，这就是象征这样的一样的意思。
So this is what we meant by here said I beg that the Tathagatas and the children with many races studied with superb jewel, filled with pleasing fragrant flower and water, to accompaniment of the songs and instrumental music. That's what that refers to the visualization we just talked about. So this is also became as a tradition that when on the birthday of the Buddha, we do the bathing with Buddha ritual, the bathing ritual, and this is very this is a very common or a tradition that we can observe in the Sravaka tradition or the Sri Lanka Buddhist tradition as well.
但是呢，就是像南传佛教啊，他们的沐浴的方式跟藏传佛教的沐浴的方式不一样。藏传佛教的沐浴的时候呢，就是全部有观想的，然后呢就用那个圆镜，然后用真正的宝瓶这样倒水，倒在镜子上面这样。但是南传佛教的话，就把一个佛像，真正的佛像放在那里，然后就专门倒水沐浴这样。
Of course, there are also differences in terms of the way we engage in this practice between the Sri Lanka Buddhism as well as the Tibetan Buddhism. In the Tibetan Buddhism, we just, as we just mentioned, we visualize the faces and then we mirror, etc., to visualize the practice. In terms of the Sri Lanka or the Sravaka Buddhism, they actually place a physical statue of the Buddha and they bathe the Buddha. So that's the difference.
然后接下来是什么呢？香薰洁净，浴巾饰其身，是以复献上香及妙色衣。那之后怎么样呢？之后就是沐浴完了以后呢，就是用就是无与伦比的就是柔软的美妙的这颜色这样的一个就是浴巾来擦这个佛的身佛诸菩萨的身体就是把刚刚已经这个沐浴过了以后呢，把身体上的湿的部分呢就这样擦干就跟我们洗澡的时候一样的。我们洗完澡以后呢，要用毛巾把身体擦干净所以呢，这个时候就是观想就是有非常就是美丽的，就是柔软的这样的绸缎来擦那个佛和菩萨们的这个身体这样。
I try their bodies with scented, immaculate, and exquisite cloth. Then I offer them beautifully colored and sweetly fragrant garments. So here, after the Buddha and Bodhisattva are done bathing, we visualize that we use these very soft and elegant, beautiful cloth to dry the just like how we shower. After we shower, we have to dry ourselves to dry the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, and then we offer them these beautiful and sweet garments. So here, this is how we should visualize.
然后擦完了以后呢，擦完了以后是怎么样呢？就是接下来呢就是供养就是这些诸佛菩萨们法衣供养法衣的时候呢是怎么样呢？如果是菩萨就是化身佛，像释迦牟尼佛这样的佛的话，我们就供养他们三衣就是出家的三衣我们就是以这样来供养如果是在家的这样的这个在显示在家的身份的佛菩萨们，比如说是报身佛，或者是呢就是菩萨文殊菩萨观音菩萨他们的形象就是以不是出家的形象，就是供养他们就像报身佛的12种报饰报那个服饰然后呢其他就是带着这些很多庄严的珠宝等等的这些就供养他们这样的衣服。
Then after done bathing and drying, we don't have to offer garments or clothing. So in terms of the Buddhas, if we are offering garments or clothing to the Buddha, then we offer the three types of garments that we see that the monks will wear in their tradition. And then for those bodhisattva who manifest as a lay person, such as the Bodhisattva Bodhicaryavatara, Rinpoche, etc., as well as the noble higher Buddhas, then we offer them these garments of clothing such as decorated with different types of decorations, such as 12 ornaments, and then accept other type of garments with other type of decorations.
你看这里说擦拭完毕后，对于出家装束的佛菩萨供上袈裟等适合出家身份的分放妙衣，对身着在家装饰的尊重，献上色彩各类，然后柔软飘逸的妙衣就是这样供养。所以这里说是意仪细柔富，最胜庄严物，庄严普贤尊文殊观自在。
It says in the commentary that after the done of drying, for those who are wearing the monastic clothing of the Buddhas, and offer them the monastic clothing, the three garments as appropriate for their status as monks. And also for those who as a layperson, that we offer them with these elaborate, soft, and well-decorated clothing. So he agrees that adorns the Bodhicitta, Bodhicitta, Manjugosa, Noskara, and other divine, soft, and delicate, and colorful raiment with the most precious of jewels.
然后这里说以陈白上好的冠冕等装饰，凭庄严现见真谛而成为圣者的普贤菩萨、文殊菩萨、观音观自在菩萨、金刚杵菩萨、弥勒菩萨等这些就是在家身份就是显现以在家身的菩萨们，就是他们供养这些冠冕等等所有的装饰品这样。
And then here it says with the decoration of ornaments, we use recent commentary that use hundreds of these crowns or garland or these solemn decorations that are to decorate those who have attained the enlightenment as bodhisattvas. But for those who have attained true enlightenment, such as Samabhadra, Manjushri, Bodhicaryavatara, Vajrapani, and Triya, but then they manifest according to sentient beings' faculty. Then yes, they manifest as the lay person. These are the decorations that we use to decorate them.
说听不太清楚 Harrison 的声音。他们说听不清楚你的声音。
The words are further.
你可能要讲慢一点。
The sound clearly.
Okay, how now?
But it's not the sound and the volume. It's that you don't say it clearly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Each words.
Okay. I'll say it
要
clearly.
讲慢一点。
Okay, all right. Okay.
Yeah. If anyone, if 你们听不到我的声音也好，翻译的声音你们都要讲这样的话我们就要 make sure 听得到，如果听不到我们就没有意义了。
Yeah, I may have been just muffled or muttering. So I'll try to speak more clearly.
Okay.
Yeah, and then so if you, if myself or the translator, if their words are, if you can't hear clearly, just let us know.
你可能讲慢一点可能会好一些。
Okay.
然后之后呢，就不是我们刚刚观想诸佛菩萨的衣服都挂在那边吗？因为诸佛菩萨我们已经供养他们的新的衣服他们以前的那些衣服呢怎么办呢？以前的衣服就是全部变成白色的光，然后呢就是观想融入到自己这样。
And since we have offered them with these new clothing as well as new garments, then what do we do with the old cloth, the old clothing that they came with? So these old clothing, we visualize them to manifest or become light and dissolve into ourselves.
然后我们这样做沐浴的这个意义，并不是说诸佛菩萨真的身体上有什么不净的物要我们去沐浴，要去擦干净，不是这样，是为了我们自己就是清净累生累世造的所有的业障所以呢，我们这样做沐浴的话也可以帮助我们清净我们的一切烦恼习气这些一切障碍， 然后呢，将我们在生生世世能够得到清净的身体，然后能够得到就是身体上没有任何的就是臭味啊，或者就是污垢啊等等这样的身体。
So the purpose of doing a speaking ritual, it is not that there is anything unclean regarding the bodies of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, but it's really for us to purify our previous negative karma that we have committed in our lives before. So thereby, by visualizing the bathing ritual, it allows us to purify our previous negative karma, and as well as the obstacles or obscurations. And then it allows us to, for the lives on, to obtain a clean body without any foul scent or dirty or any dirt.
然后呢，接下来呢就是供养妙香，这里说香遍3000界，妙香涂敷彼，犹如纯炼金，发光诸佛身。
And now is after the bathing, now is the offering of the fragrance. So here it says, with perfumes permeating 1,000 million worlds, I anoint the bodies of the Lord of the sages that are blazing with the luster of well-refined, rubbed and polished gold.
这里所说的妙香，我们通常平时我们在供这个八供的时候就说用Bodhicaryavatara南无Bodhicitta，这里面的一个就是八供里面的其中一个供是供的一碗水，那这个水就是妙香，其实它本来代表的是香水，就是Bodhicitta这样，所以这个水呢就是散发出非常美妙、非常美丽、非常怎么说很香的味道，可以散发到遍布3000大千世界这样的这个就是香水，这个香味，然后呢来供养诸佛菩萨这样。
So here the perfume, this perfume is also the same as when we are doing when we have the 8 offerings. That when we are setting up the 8 offerings, one of the offerings also the offering perfume, but the 8 offering we see is offering of a cup of water. So that cup of water actually represents perfume in the 8 offering. So here we visualize the perfume that we offering is such profound and great fragrance that's able to permeate through 1,000 million worlds. So we use that as an offering to the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas.
这个香水就是好像我们就是涂在这个佛身上的香水，好像我们会喷。一般的人会喷香这个应该是涂的涂香的香水的。
So the perfume that here we're talking about is used to spread on the bodies of those Bodhisattvas. It is not the ones that we use to spray as we commonly use.
然后接下来呢就是供养花。这里可能就是我们所说的花香灯水等等，这里面是花。于诸圣供处供以香莲花、曼陀青莲花及诸妙花们。这里就是供养花。这里的花的话，其实我们花里面有很多种花，有些花是它的那个散发出来的那个香味是非常非常香的，看起来又非常的美丽。通常我们在佛经里面所说的供养花就是莲花，就是算是在所有的花里面的最美的一个供养，就是莲花。不管是在大乘里面、小乘里面或者密乘里面，都在供养花的时候都会提到这个莲花的。然后乌巴拉花是好像在印度的有一种这样的花。 然后青莲花啦等等的，只要就是所有的我们大自然然后它的就是生长的这些所有的花，我们都可以拿来供养佛菩萨来积累福德资粮，来供养花这样。还有在印度的以前的这个传统里面会供佛这个花串，就是把花连成一串一串，然后再供在佛上面。现在都有嘛，就比如说在菩提迦叶的时候，有大的法会的时候，大家会供那个金黄色的那种花，一串一串，把它串成一串一串的花这样，所以就供花这样。
Now is the offering of the flowers. So here it means that I worship the most glorious Lord of sages with all wonderfully fragrant and pleasing blossoms. Mandara flowers, blue lotuses, and other with splendidly arranged garlands. So here it says in terms of offering flowers, there are actually many types of flowers, and some of these flowers may really have great fragrance and is very beautiful. So in the sutra, it is said that the most beautiful offering is the lotus flower. Is common whether in the Mahayana, Hinayana, as well as the Vajrayana tradition. And this is commonly used to offer, as well as the Utpala flower, as well as the blue lotus here is mentioned. So here, as long as these flowers are naturally grown and beautiful, they can all be used as an offering to the Buddha. So there has been a tradition of practice where in India, people compose these flowers into garlands, and they put them on the statue of the Buddha. You can still see here today as there's some major ceremonies at Bodhicaryavatara.
那接下来呢，就是花完了以后呢，就是这个香跟这个神修，所谓的神修就是十子，我们所说的十子跟神修一样。意现最胜香，香意解香云。那香的话呢，我们现在香里面有很多种的香啊，但是呢，现在最好的香的话，我们还是在藏地所制造的这个香是比较好的香，因为在其他地方，印度也有一些好的藏香的藏香是最好的香，因为它是里面没有加入任何的化学物，然后呢，它制造的这个材料也是全部是大自然的就是一种大自然的药然后大自然的树这些里面没有加入任何的这个化学物的这样的香，所以呢，以后大家供香的话，最好还是供藏香会比较好一点。还其他在这个市场上有很多不一样的香，有些香是闻起来很香，但是很多是化学物，然后呢，就有些是不是很干净的，就是那个材料都不是很干净的，只是它在那边参加了一些闻起来很香的而已。有些甚至是那些香的那个烟是可以杀虫的所以呢，我们要供香的时候呢，对香还是要比较小心，不是只要看到香就可以供。所以我们特别是供佛、供三宝的话，不管是供香也好，花也好，然后呢就是任何东西都我们最好就是自然的，然后呢就是没有加任何的就这个现代的一些化学物尤其是有些杀虫的这样的东西的话很不好所以我们供香的话就是这样。
So here now is the offering of incense as well as the torma. So here reads that I perfume them with enchanting clouds of incense, having a pungent and pervasive aroma. I offer them feasts consisting of various foods and drinks. So here now, in terms of incense, there are many types of incense on the market in the world. So, however, the incense that's produced in the Tibetan is the best. It is the highest quality because Tibetan incense, they do not have any chemicals that's mixed within it, and all ingredients are natural without any chemicals. So if you wish to make offering to incense, it's best to offer the Tibetan incense. And they are actually, for for those other types of incense, some of them do smell really well, smell really good, but sometimes there may be chemicals or impure ingredients that's mixed within those incense that we see in the market. And even some of the smoke that these incense produce may use as a pesticide. So we really have to be careful in terms of what we offer to the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, especially offering to the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, whether it's incense or flower. It's best to have them know to be a natural ingredients, and that's because they no hazards. Because especially to make sure of some kind of pesticide, etc. These are something we need to be aware of.
然后呢，就是供神修，这就是说复现诸神修种种妙欲、妙饮食。那神修的话，我们通常就是说的是供的这个食子。那供食子的话，通常我们在藏地的话，用糌粑来做食子做供养这样，或者是在这里的话，也可以做那个麦片来做神修，都是可以的。这些里面呢，我们可以加3甜。就是白糖等等的这些，或者这里讲的核桃汁花样更多的、味道新鲜的、美丽的就做这样的神修来供养诸佛菩萨们。这个我们通常以前有这些高僧大德们讲，就是做这些食子的时候呢，一定是需要就是说我们人可以吃的东西这是最重要的。如果人不能吃的东西做供养是不行的那这样的话，比如说我们做一个食子的时候那个材料也不能做得太软也不能做得太硬就是说抓那个糌粑的时候也是要刚好不硬不软的这样的材料然后呢也里面加入的这些东西白糖糖等等这些很干净的，然后在做这个食子的时候也是不能让自己的痰让自己的就是气吹在那个里面做食子的时候都不能这样，所以就是每次我们在这里做秋本的道友们供灯的这些道友们都是戴口罩，是为了什么呢？是为了不要把自己的痰和自己的气吹到这些供品里面，目的是这个所以这个就是供这个神修供食子。
Here it means that I offer them feast consisting of various food and drinks. So here, this is what we burn as the torma. So in Tibetan tradition, we use samba to make torma or wheat. And within these ingredients, we can add these 3 refreshments, 3 sweets such as sugar or walnut juice, etc. So to make offering, the Great Master has said before that in order to make torma, the ingredients of these torma must be something that we humans can eat, something edible. It is not acceptable if we cannot eat them. And also the material, the ingredient cannot be too soft nor too hard. And then the sugar that we add or any type of thing we add has to be something really clean. And in the process of making torma, we gotta make sure that we cannot allow our breath or spit to mix within the torma. So when we are making torma or doing the chogums and also offering the light, we make sure we wear a mask. And that is the purpose to ensure that our breath or spit does not mix into these forms.
然后接下来呢是供灯灯就是义现金莲花吉利珍宝灯那我们就是上面是讲了香花然后呢就是也是第一个是神修等等，现在就是供这个灯了供灯的话，我们通常说供养佛的灯就是要非常的明亮它是代表照明，照明的意思就是代表什么呢？代表就是我们无明取出到无明就是照明嘛所以呢我们供养的佛的这个灯就是通常我们说是要非常的明亮的灯，然后在这里如果是放灯的那个外面的那个盒子如果是用黄金这里需要观想的就是黄金的金的莲花当中放一个就是珍宝的这样的灯，然后这个灯散发出的这个光芒也是非常明亮的光芒这样来供养这个诸佛菩萨们。
So here is that I offer them jewel lamp mounting in rows of golden lotuses, and I scatter a lovely drip of blossom and flower anointed with perfume. So here the next is offering of lamp, and previously we talked about the incense, flower, dorma. Now we're talking offering of lamp. So in terms of offering lamp, the lamp itself has to be very bright because it represents to brighten the way, the path, and to eliminate ignorance. So here we also, it says to visualize the lamp holder as the golden lotus. So this is how we should visualize in terms of lamp offering.
然后呢，下面就是观想香水，这个香水跟上面是不一样的。这里的这个香水是什么呢？香敷地面上散发月意花，这个香水呢是撒在地上的，洒在地上的香水，将这个非常月意的这个香水洒在地面上，然后呢，就是在地面上有各种各样的月意的香花，以这样来供养诸佛菩萨。
And here it says, I scatter lovely drip of blossom on the flower anointed with perfume. The perfume here is different from what we just talked about. This perfume that you're used to scatter on the ground. And then we also decorate the ground with these blossoms and flowers.
然后接下来就是供养宫殿，广现扬赞歌，悬诸耀光泽，严空无量士，亦复大悲主。这里就是供养宫殿，这个宫殿的话也是有无量的具有多种珠宝。然后呢，就是黄金组成的这个无量的宫殿，然后呢，在这个宫殿里面呢，有无数的这个供养天女，那就是供养这个悦耳好听的歌声，要供养多种这个鲜花，然后在这个宫殿里面有各种各样的珍宝，就是等等的就是很庄严的这个宫殿呢，就是供养给大慈大悲的诸佛菩萨们这样。
And here it reads, to those filled with love, I also offer brilliant multitudes of palaces, delightful with songs of praise, radiant with garland of pearls and jewels, and ornamented at the entrance in four directions. So here next is offering of the palaces. And then the palaces we visualize them is composed of various types of beautiful jewels and gold, as well as within these palaces there are many goddesses that are singing, as well as offering flowers, garlands, jewels, etc. And these, so we present this as a song offering to the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas.
接下来是供养宝伞，金柄长宝伞，周围最美时，形妙极庄严，一展现诸佛。我们通常就在这个佛或者上师们的法座上面就是有宝伞嘛，大家都我想应该看到过，所以呢这里就是在周围挂满了珍珠等各式各样的珠宝的这个装饰，然后寓意的这个宝伞，然后就是形状美观，令人见而生喜的圣妙宝伞，也恒时供养一切如来，一切供养诸菩萨。所以我们在这里描述的这些的话，我们这样描述的时候，可能没有办法想象到是那么庄严，但是呢，通常我们如果是看到，如果是有这个坛城的照片那么可以去观察一下坛城里面的这个坛城的这个形状，然后坛城里面这些柱子，然后外面的这个挂的这些东西，然后几层楼这个阶梯等等的这些的话，我们可能会更容易观想一些。然后也许还有就是说，比如说是像莲师宫殿莲花生大师的宫殿那个周围外面里面这些也是，如果有机会可以参观的话，去见到的话，也可以比较容易观想出来 这些宫殿是长什么样子啊，然后呢，就是里面的这些珍宝啊，就是宝伞啊，这些是就是怎么样的，这样可能会比较容易一点。
And next is the offering of the parasols. It is I bring mine to the great sages exquisitely beautiful jeweled parasols, perfectly raised with golden handles, lovely shapes, and inlaid pearls. So here, usually the parasols are usually we can see on the thrones of the Buddhas or Guru. They are actually usually parasols. So it is decorated with different types of beautiful gems, jewels, and pearls, and things that bring joy to people upon seeing them. And for us, in order for us to visualize how solemn these offerings are, it's really hard to see. It may be a little hard to visualize until we see it like the actual of what they look like. So like the actual form or actual representation. So if you can always check out the pictures of mandalas. These constructed physical mandalas, we can see the different types of decoration, ornaments in different levels, as well as the palace of Rinpoche that you can see from the inside and outside. If you have the opportunity to visit them, then it will be easier for you to visualize once you see them how they are actually arranged, such as the jewels, the pearls, and how the parasols are, etc.
那接下来呢就是发愿供养。有些地方说是愿力供养，都是一样的。发愿供养也可以，愿力的供养也可以。总之，这些供养全部都是以观想的供养所以呢，这里说，别此意现供，悦耳美歌乐，愿兮有情苦，乐云常驻留。这里就是也是愿力的这个供养，也就是供养歌美就悦耳的歌声，然后呢就是花等等的，以这些的供养呢做了这些的供养呢，愿意就是发愿能够熄灭一切有情众生的痛苦这样一边供养一边来这样观想。
So here, the next is offering of the aspiration. So again, these the offering aspiration as well as all these offering mentioned, they're in the form of visualizing. So here it reads that thereafter may delightful clouds of offering rise high, and clouds of instrumental music that enrapture all sentient beings. So here, this is we make the aspiration offering to offer songs, flowers, for a purpose to cease to eliminate the suffering of all sentient beings.
然后唯愿珍宝花如雨许降临，一切妙法宝临塔佛身前这个在观想这个愿我们的这个我们所说的佛法，就是包括在教正二法当中教正二法当中，所以呢教法以及正法以及所依的经函等一切法宝及所有的佛塔经函代表的是这个法宝那个佛塔代表的是佛的意佛像等连续不断的降下珍宝花等妙语，就是说在这些面前也是观想连续的不断的降下就是这个花然后呢来作为供养的那样。
So here, the next reads that the offering is may shower of flowers, jewels, and the like continually fall the image jewel curries and all the jewels of sublime Dharma. So here we visualize the representation of the teaching of the Dharma, such as the Buddha Dharma consists of teaching and realization. And so within the support is the sutras, so it's raining down through raining down in front of the sutras and as well as the stupas, we continue to rain down these different garlands, jewelry, etc. Because the sutra representing the teaching of Buddha, which is the Dharma, the teaching and realization of the Dharma. And then the stupa represents the mind of the Buddha. So as for these as a support, then we continue to rain down. We visualize rain down different garlands, different bowls, jewels as offering to that.
然后接下来是无上供养，犹如妙吉祥，昔日供诸佛，勿以如是供如来诸佛子。那在这里说的就是妙吉祥，是指的文殊菩萨以及其他的就是大菩萨们。那我们就一般的人，我们做的供养的话，我们没有办法供养，是无上的供养。我们就是没有办法做到这样无上的供养，所以呢，我们就观想，就是我以前的这个文殊菩萨以及观世音菩萨以及地藏王菩萨等等的这些大菩萨们怎么样做的供养，我也如同他们一样的做供养，这样观想这样观想的话，这就是说观想一切诸佛佛子们这样。因为他们所做的观想就是我们所说的三轮体空，就无上的清净的供养，所以呢，我们就这样观想，这就是无上的供养。
So here, ancient reads, just as men drew Mosa and others worship the genus, so too I worship the Tathagatas, the protectors, together with their children. So here, because for us, here the goals of the implemented surely, because for us as ordinary people, common people, we are unable to do the most profound offering. The most profound offering can only be done by the Bodhisattvas. So here we visualize just as how Bodhisattvas do offering, will do the same as well. But because of what the Bodhisattva, when they do offering, they're actually offering in terms of or reference the emptiness of the three wheels. That's how they indicate it. So they consider as the most profound and utmost offering. So that's something that ordinary cannot do, ordinary people cannot do. So thereby, we just visualize however they do offering will do the same as well.
然后接下来的就是赞欢供养。我以海潮音赞佛功德海。愿妙赞歌云飘零彼等前，主要就是赞美佛的功德。我们有时候，比如说像以前的高僧大德们，像米泡仁波切等等这样的，他们都有写很多就是诗歌来赞美佛的功德来赞美莲师的功德来赞美其他的高僧大德的功德等等的。以前的这些大德们有很多这样的。这些也是一个就是非常殊胜的供养所以赞美这些诸佛菩萨的功德所以呢，这里就说我以海潮音赞佛功德海，就是来这个赞美佛的功德而在做供养这样。
So here, next offering and praises. So the offering is raised with hymns that are scenes of melodies. I praise the ocean of virtues. May the clouds of harmonies and of praise ascend to them in the same way. So here, this is the offering of the praises or melody of praises. So here is to praise the quality of the Buddha, and many great masters before, such as Rinpoche, have composed many of these songs and poems as a melody of praises to the Buddha, or and Guru Rinpoche as well, etc. So this actually brings immense amount of merit to be able to praise the quality of the Buddhas.
接下来呢就是顶礼的供养。顶礼供养就是化身为陈述，普覆我顶礼，三世一切佛正法最胜尊僧顶礼佛灵塔菩提心根本一礼戒圣者堪布阿舍利。这里呢就是将自己的这个身体化为 无数的为成数，比如说把自己的身体观想为就是成数一样的，就是很多的为成一半那么多，然后呢就是做顶礼这样。那顶礼者就是我自己把自己的身体观想为无数的身体来做顶礼。顶礼的对境是什么呢？首先这是三世一切佛，就过去时、现在、未来的三世的一切佛就是顶礼佛。然后呢正法就是佛所传来的法最胜的僧众这就是三宝就佛法僧三宝是我顶礼的对境这样。
And next is offering of homage or prostration. Here is that with the prostration as numerous as the atoms within all the Buddha field, I bow to the Buddhas present in all the 3 times, to the Dharma and the sublime assembly. Likewise, I pay homage to all shrines and the resting places of the Bodhisattvas. I prostrate to the preceptors and to the praiseworthy adepts as well. So here this is the offering of the prostration or homage. So first we visualize ourselves manifesting as millions of manifestations, and then we do the prostration. And then the subject of prostration or homage is the Buddha, it's the Buddha of the 3 times, and as well as the Dharma, as well as the Sangha.
然后呢是敬礼佛灵塔菩提心根本，义礼这里说不但是这个，还顶礼佛塔佛的灵塔。佛塔里面有很多种不一样的塔，有8大塔等等的，所谓的佛塔我也想顶礼。还有跟菩提心根本，让我们心里升起菩提心的根本，佛像、佛塔等等的。然后呢就是义礼戒圣者这些就让我们在心里面升起菩提心的这个一切处所佛塔，然后就是康波阿舍利，就是我们传法的上师等等这些就我们打着心里的恭敬来做顶礼这样。
So here again, likewise, I pay homage to all the shrines and to the resting places of the Bodhisattva. I prostrate to the preceptor and to the praiseworthy adepts as well. So here, in addition to paying homage to the 3 jewels, we also pay homage to the resting places such as the stupas. And regarding the stupas, there are different 8 kinds of stupas, and they also serve as a basis or support for us to arouse bodhicitta. And as well as the other preceptors, and as well as the temples and us the gurus, where they refrain as the praiseworthy adepts.
所以呢，在这以上的话，我们就是做的这些供养呢，在这些词句上的话，其实没有什么就是我们在字面上没有什么很难懂的但最主要就是我们要利用这个来真正的实修，在这里呢，给我们了很多很多的方法来积累资粮。有些地方呢是给我们了我们自己真正采取我们自己的金钱来做供养来积累资粮的。有些地方呢，我们完全1分钱1毛钱都不用花，而可以积累资粮的就是给我们提供了很多很多的方法。像我们刚刚上的。从沐浴开始，今天的这堂课里面，从沐浴开始，然后就供花香灯然后就是音乐等等的这些一系列的下来，然后这些最后就是这个顶礼的部分，全部都是拿来给我们积累资粮的，积累福报的所以呢，我们这个的话，在平时我们当然到了佛堂里面，我们就有很多的对境。也有可以做很多的供养，我们可以供花灯水，然后我们可以做礼拜来做供养，来这个积累自己的福报。除此这个之外，我们比如说走到外面的时候，也有很多的时候是我们可以积累福报的。我们比如说走到这个花园里面，我们公园里面可以看到很多美丽的花，我们也可以做供养。然后呢，我们到就是 这个海边看到这个海水或者海风，觉得是很舒服的，这种我们也可以做供养。我们走到山上，或者看到很好看的山啊、山峰啊、森林啊等等的这些，我们也可以做供养。甚至是我们在外面走的时候，觉得这个天气非常的舒服，就是不热不冷这样我们也可以做供养。所以呢，这里就是唯一我们讲的就是说，我们有很多的方法。所以呢，我们在任何时候，只要我们就是能够想起来，能够有正知正念的话，随时我们都可以积累资粮。所以这里给我们提供了很多很多积累资粮、积累福报的方法。我们只要记住这些随时我们都可以积累福报的。
And so in terms of all these offerings we have talked about, they're not something that's hard to understand by words. So the most important thing for us is to utilize them as a part of our actual practice. So there are actually some of the methods offered or accumulated requires our use of our own wealth. And there are some of the methods that we don't even need to spend any money. So here today, from the offering of baking ritual, the offering of flour, incense, lamp, melody, and lastly the homage. These are also actually all methods for us to accumulate merit. Of course, when we come to the shrine room, we have many support of offering or subject of offering. So we can such that we can offering the flour, incense, as well as doing the big translation. However, when we are outside, there are also as well many types of opportunities that we can use to accumulate merit, such as when we go to the park, if we see many beautiful flowers, we can use them as offering. When we are by the ocean side, we see the ocean, sea wind as well as the ocean. We can also use them as offering as well. And also the mountains, the forests, anything that we see we like, we think is a great scenery, we can use as offering as well. Even when we're just walking outside, the weather is great, and we think it's great weather, and we can also use that as an offering. So there are actually many of these methods, and then the most important is to be mindful in our times, in our days, that once as long as we can be remembering and be mindful, we can always continue to accumulate merit. So here it has already presented us many of these methods. As long as we can remember them, to be mindful of them, and utilize them, then we're able to accumulate lots of merits.
所以我们每一个人都是非常需要福报的。我们做任何一件事情都是需要福报那我们就不用说是要成佛或者解脱要福报，就算是在世间上我们做的任何一个事情需要心想事成，要一切事情顺利，我们都需要福报。如果是福报不足、福报不够的话，就解脱就不用说了，世间上的一些事情都不会很顺利，都没有办法做成的所以呢，我们在世间上或是出世间上，我们都需要福报。那需要福报呢，怎么办呢？我们就要积累这个福报怎么积累福报呢？我们现在就知道怎么积累福报了。有很多人是第一个没有福报，第二个呢不懂得怎么积累资粮，第三个呢没有环境积累资粮所以呢这些我们都具足环境，我们也知道怎么积累福报所以我们接下来就是说平时大家都要任何的时候，如果是能够把我们日诵课本里面的那个供养仪轨简短的那个能够背下来的话，那是 number one 那个很短的那个咒语背下来的话就非常好任何时候你做供养的时候，就按照我们平时念的那样，供养仪轨前面的4句念完，然后那个咒语念3遍，然后后面有8句念完就可以了。如果是背不下来的话，那怎么办呢？那就是每一次看到这样的时候，就说供养上师三宝以及十方三世的诸佛菩萨心里这样想，口头上也这样说这样做供养也是可以的所以呢这样如果是当我们习惯这样做的时候，我们在很多时候我们就可以积累很多的福报我们所谓的积累福报，我们做的这个供养是不是诸佛菩萨们需要这样的花，也不是他们需要这样的香水，而是让我们相信当中升起 这个供养或者舍弃这样的一个心念，然后呢，同时来积累资粮，所以这是非常重要的。以前的在藏地的一些高僧大德们，他们到了夏天就带着入行论的法本，就是这个供养的这一品，就在因为夏天在藏地的草原上有很多的鲜花，这里一边念诵一边做供养，如果我们也可以这样做的话，那当然是最好，但是我们这边可能比较困难，但是呢，就是不用念诵所有的这个仪轨，就是简短的仪轨或者心里想供养上师三宝菩萨，这样也是可以的。
So here, everybody requires merit. Everybody needs merit, and merit is necessary for, say, enlightenment or liberation. Even anything we want to do in this mundane world, we really require merit. If we lack the merit, then not to say liberation. Even the things we want to accomplish in this mundane world will not be able to accomplish. So whether it's things that are of this world or not of this world, we all need to accumulate merit in order to achieve or succeed in them. So by now we should all know the method on how to accumulate merit. And many people they either lack merit, or they don't know how to accumulate merit, or they lack the environment to accumulate merit. And yet for us, we have all these three things. We are all qualified to have all these three factors. So of course, if you're able to, when you do offering, you can memorize the offering sadhana that we have in our daily text. That's great. Anytime you do offering, go ahead and recite the sadhana. We'll just start with the 4 phrases and then the mantra, then ending with the 8 phrases afterward. Then that'll be great. That is the best, number 1. If you're unable to memorize the sadhana, then anytime you see something you want to offer, you can just think to yourself in your mind that I offer this to the Guru 3 jewels, as well as the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas of 3 times. And as long as you can continue to develop, and once you have a habit of doing so, then this will allow us to accumulate immense merit. And then in regarding the merits for accumulating or offering, it's not that the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas need flower or incense, fragrance, etc. It is really for us to practice, to have this thought of letting go, this thought of wanting this, wanting that, and also as well as accumulate merits for ourselves. There are many great masters during the summertime. Before they will often bring the text on the Bodhisattva way of life. You could go to the summer grass field, and do the offering, and because there are actually many flowers in the summertime in Tibet, and that's how they use as their offering in their practice. For us, it's kind of hard to do so. But yet, if you're able to always remember to do offering when you see something something nice, something pretty, and you remember, you be mindful to offer them to the 3 jewels, and that's also good for you to accumulate merits as well.
那今天的课我们就讲到这里。
And this concludes today's morning teaching session.
接下来呢，我这里跟大家宣布一件好的非常